Okay, so we're going to learn how to play Kemp's Jig. Alright, nice piece from Elizabethan England, Elizabeth I, that is, which is 16th century. An anonymous piece, don't know who wrote it. It's a sweet piece, sweet tune. It's in the key of G. Basically, it's built around, just G, D, and C, with E minor in there as well. In some places. Now there are there are other arrangements knocking around on the internet of this tune. It's a very popular tune. What I've tried to do with my arrangement is just use the high G for melody notes as well, because there's not a lot going on harmonically. So I can use some kind of campanella, little campanella runs in between the chords, if you like. Okay, it's not a campanella piece. But have a look at the arrangement yourself. You can definitely simplify it and just play the melody on the first string if you want to. Okay, so you can see that I'm beginning with a G chord, and so the tune is B to C, back to B, back to A, like that. But I'm playing the note C with my little finger, so I need to play the G chord barred with G open. Okay, but my index finger then barring across the third, the second, and first strings, and then reaching up with my little finger to play the note C. So chord, C, chord again, and to D. Okay, like this. And into the second bar, I'm going to play G and E open and A open, and then just play D and F sharp. Okay, the root and the third of the D chord. So like this. And into a C chord. C with the note D, C, and then a D chord, and back to G. Okay, so that's the first 4 bars. Let's just go through that again, nice and slow. Okay, so what we have then, once you've learned those 4 bars, and you're going to see this, the next part then, what we're adding then is we're playing the same tune, but we're just adding extra notes. Okay, so we're going to move perhaps where you've got a quarter note to an eighth note, and just divide those up. That's what you might call that diminution, which means kind of like not improvising, but just dividing up the notes and adding extra notes within the scale. So where I start off with okay, the next time I play it, so I'm going to go hold that chord again, use my little finger to play the note A, back to the chord, and then little finger note to play the note C there on the 4th string. Okay. And the same, this time I'm going to play G and E, but E fretted on the 3rd string, so 4th fret, 3rd string, because I'm going to bounce between this E and the E open. Okay, so can you see how those quarter notes have then doubled into eighth notes? Okay, so from the beginning. We double them up. Like that, okay? And for the final part of that section then, and you can play the note F sharp on the 3rd string as well if you want to. Okay, so that's just doubling up again. So instead of going, This time we're going to go. Okay, and that's it for the first section. Just do that again all the way through. And that's it. Okay, now the second part, there are only 2 sections. You could play, we're going to go B to D. Okay, what I prefer to do then is just bar again. Okay, so like I'm playing an F shape but with a bar on a second, so that's a G chord, just another G chord. And hold that shape, and hold my little finger on the note D, okay, so then I can just go. Okay, so I'm not cutting this note B here, I'm not cutting it when I play the note D. Okay, so you can do this like that, or you can do this. Okay, and again, you know, there's not a right or wrong way to play this. It's just what you feel, if you think it sounds better. Okay, so that's how the second section begins. Okay, so that's from bar 9 into bar 10. Okay, so rather than coming back down D, C, B on the same string, I'm going to do little finger on the note D here, and third finger on the note C on the 4th string. Okay, so like this. Okay, it is a lot easier just to go. But it sounds kind of fluid doing it like this. And then we go into an F chord. Okay, which is not in the key of G. So that's nice. It's kind of like a little shift. Always very pretty when we do this. And again, you could play an F chord and play the note C. Okay, what I prefer to do is play a full F chord, just 3rd, 2nd, 1st strings, and reach up to play the note C here. So you've got the note F, the chord F, sorry, with the note A ringing here. And let that go. You don't have to do that, you can just play it like this. Or you can play it like this. Okay, so exactly, it's the same kind of rhythm. So we start with G, and then F, the same. And this time I'm going to go G, F, and E. Right? You can hear that, so that's kind of campanella-ish again, where I've got the G open, and the F on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and the E open. You hear that? And into a D chord. Okay, so D chord. This is into bar 13. And I'm gonna bar my G chord again, like that. Play the note D again, and I'm gonna go B to D again, 4th string, 1st string. And the second time, hit the chord to D, and this time I'm going to play the B on the 1st string, so 1st string, 2nd fret, and I'm going to reach up with my 3rd finger to play the note C on the 4th string, and little finger to play the note D on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay, so the first time, B, D, second time, B, C, D. And then we're going to finish pretty much the same way as we finished the first section. And we're going to do that again. And this time another campanella run. Okay, so instead of running down on one string, to G there on a second, I'm going to play D on the first string, C on the fourth string, B on the first string again with my first finger, to A on the second string, 5th fret, and G open. Okay, so D, C, B, A, G. Okay, like this. And into my F. And it's the same. Then when I end the same way as in the first section. Up to F sharp here on the 6th fret to the 3rd string. Okay, and in the arrangement that I did with my friend who plays lute, with Michael, his arrangement that he got from a lute tab actually repeats the last 4 bars. Okay, so we're going to finish then, going back to. So that just repeats. I'll just play that all the way through, so the second section all the way through. Okay, I'll try to play it slowly. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go G. Okay, again. Campanella run, back to F. Oops, sorry. And again. And then just repeat that last 4 bars. And that's how you play. Tabs will be available, of course, for patrons, so go ahead and sign up for my Patreon if you want tabs, and on-screen tabs as well, and a zillion other resources in folk and traditional music. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.